Could hear that. That's positive. Oh crap, I haven't changed the language. Hello there, everybody. It's me, LTAR, and I'm back. And we are playing Anno 117 Pax Romana, and I'm looking forward to it. It's all. I've got a sneeze coming. I do apologise if you had to listen to me sneeze within the first 20 seconds of me actually being on. How are we all today? Are we good? I've got me. Oh. One of me things. I'm missing one. I've lost one. I don't know where it's gone. Mrs. LTAR has put it somewhere. I have no idea where it's gone. Hopefully, not been binned. Now, I hope everybody has got snacks today, because I have got snacks in the form of some Haribos. What's it? It's like a little bit of an early Christmas present for myself. So I'm going to try and be good though, because I know that if I have too many, I will literally turn into a giant Haribo on myself. Now I've gone for the bean variant. They do like. Have you ever been to the Haribo shop? Right, they've got this fantastic thing that they do. They basically have these huge, like I think they're like 3 kilogram, like bags of a particular type of sweet, and it is fantastic. Every time I go in there, it's like 19 quid, I think, or 17. I can't remember, 19 or 17 quid, and you get 3 kilos of whatever it is. So I went for three different types. I've got, just in case you're wondering, I've got, oh my goodness, I've got some mini jelly babies, and I've also got, I know you want some of my sweetest, don't you, Brandy? Nope, not having them. But when times get really rough, got myself some rhubarb and custard jobbos. So, if I get diabetes, you'll know why. Oh. Okay, I'm making a mess. I'm not going to turn back round though. I'll sort that out at the end of the stream. So how are we all today? Are we good? Are we happy? How has work been? Have we been at work? You know, with us being so close to the Christmas period, you know? You know, some people have been off for most of the month already, and I'm ever so jealous. Although I've had a little bit of time off myself, luckily, I could squeeze in a week just before like all the crazy Christmas kind of stuff starts happening. Oh yes, I remember now. We got up to the point where we unlocked the roads, didn't we? Yes, we've got fancy roads now. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got a whole bunch of stuff to research. Still got loads. Oh, I got a bit of a hiccup then. That was a jelly bean hiccup. Let's have a quick diagnostic of what's going off in the place then, shall we? I would like to utilise all this space up here. I mean, I've kind of jammed it all up in that corner. Look at that. I've got all this space. We still haven't got all of this used yet. But we've got plans. We've definitely got plans. What's going off over here? Why are you saying you're missing?
It's still empty.
Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. Oh, well, what's going on my stream? It says it is excellent health. I don't know why it just had a little bit of a buffering thing. I don't know if you saw that there. So it would appear.
Look smarter. It's the governor.
It would appear that the tunics that I'm making, we have got tunics here, but we're not getting the area of effect bonus by the looks of it, which appears to just be an additional knowledge. That's all it seems. Oh wait, hold on.
I always make enough to make it to next market day.
So we're not getting an area effect bonus. If I remember, that one gives me money and knowledge, if I remember. Let's just double check that one out. So needs attributes. Yeah, +1 area effect. So +1 income. So we're missing out on 1 old coin because of that. But obviously that times however many I've got, which is that many, and then every house within that area effect. That's quite a chunk, really, when you think about it. You know what we ought to do? We ought to try and figure out why that is happening. So let's pop on over here. Oh yeah, we've got another one of those being built. Now, if I remember, yes, this is where it all is. It might be an idea. Let me just turn the area effect stuff off. Might be an idea to maybe move the hemp over rather than the finished product. I'm not sure if a rework is a good idea here, because, for example, where are they? Where's me tunic makers? There they are. So, for example, my tunic makers, I believe what I'm doing is I am moving the tunics once they're being made over here, and then they're obviously being just distributed, and then all those buildings that I've got doing that aren't actually giving me any additional benefits to the knowledge and the what's not what. But you see, I am working at 160% though. You see, that's pretty darn good, because if I click up here, I bet you I ain't going to be at 160%. Where is one? Looking for me tunic makers. Where is one? Won't take me too long to find, especially if I click this button. There we go. See, I'm working at 50%, and well, that might be because, well, the base is 100 by the looks of it. So, what I could do is I could just deliver the base resource, which wouldn't be too dramatic. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the deliverers. That's the one. We're going to find Pompeii. And instead of dropping off loads and loads. We're going to go 25. And the idea behind this is, whatever we're going to have in the boat storage, which is currently maxed out, we're only going to drop off a maximum of... You know what we could do? We could just clear a whole bunch. And then that way we'll only... Just going to... Because that shouldn't affect any of the other routes. Unload here. We still need it to tell that to unload. Yeah, it's just pushing through. That's what that was telling me. Then that way we're only going to drop off 50. Best case scenario, we'll drop off 50. And then we'll be loading 50. So it's very possible that we might not even be... We might be taking more than we'll be actually delivering. So that'd be great for the next city, which is where we're picking up from, and then dropping them off over here. So we'll see how it works. Do you want to say before I leave? Yes, I do.
Let us lay out a pactum.
No.
I wonder.
No.
Will you do the sensible thing?
Sensible for you, love, not for me.
Did I not mention the reward?
Nope. Not interested. Sorry, not today. Oh. Thank you, Mr. SirLTAR. Hey, did you add sugar to that? I might need a little bit more. Hey. That's a good wifey. Thank you. Right, what was I doing? You've made my mind go all blank now, my love. I can't think. Oh, no, you're not having kisses, Brandy. Go away. Your dog's attacking me leg. Go on. Are you coming up to say hello? This is Bailey. He's not my favourite dog, because I don't have a favourite dog, but he's definitely the stupidest dog, which means we have to look after him extra hard. He's the type of dog that will just run straight at you 100 miles per hour, right, and then crash, and be like, I'm here! Aren't you? There's you in a nutshell. Right, stop kissing me, you're distracting me. Right, I've got jobs to do. Oh, I know you fuss, I know, I can't fuss it all, go away. Oh, shoot. There we go. Right, we're back. So what I wanted to do is I'm going to set up a trade route. So I've got hemp being delivered here. That way we're going to get this area of effect bonus, because I can't be having nothing happening. And I get that if this fills up, I'm pointing at it and you can't see what I'm pointing at, but if that fills up to 100%, then this area of effect isn't actually going to trigger. You know, the +1 and the +1 to me learningness, research. I'm not going to get those benefits. So, although that idea down there, absolutely fantastic idea to move the the tunics over there, on the face of it is quite a good idea. I think it might actually be a better idea to move the base resource over. So that's what I'm going to do. It looks like I'm full on wine as well. But one problem at a time. One problem at a time.
We stand waiting.
So this ship here looks like it's ready to do that job for me. And what I might also do is kind of do that for all of the islands. You know, all of these islands. Because I kind of want that ship to kind of be a topper-upper. Ideally, I would like the tunics that are being... Look, there's another one. Look, missing goods. You see, what I've done is I've completely replaced the need for it. Now, I could technically just get rid of that and put another house down.
Hey, tunic! A bit itchy, but then again, that might be me.
I do like the little chats. But you see, here, I would much rather have 9 per each house rather than just have an additional house. You know. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to set that up. We're going to do that right now, I think.
Waiting for your decree.
Yes, my decree. Right, so over here, this is where all of the hemp is being made. Well, it should be. Let me just double check that. We do have a lot of hemp here. But again, we're going to pick it up, we're going to drop it off. So that's what we're going to do. So we've got 4 slots in there. You can see that just by that little icon. We're going to drop off there, we're going to go there, we're going to drop off there. And then this is where it gets a little bit risky. I do have all these ships here going backwards and forwards. But that didn't seem to stop that pirate. Oh no, that's not a pirate. Where are the pirate icons? There's a pirate icon. So we've got to be a bit wary of these pirates. Now we do have another little island around here. And we are planning on setting up a bit of a trade route to just to deliver to her, I think, some oysters. I think this place over here sells them. I think we can make a little bit of a tidy profit on that. So that's another little job that we're going to be doing today. And then we've got this over here. Now, if I remember, I think I said that we were going to plan or possibly enact a little bit of a war. Now, I've noticed that this character down here is getting a little bit aggressive with the old shipbuilding here, and I don't blame her. She's only got one island, but I don't like it. So it might be worth having a little bit of a look, see what's going off. Now I wish we could like have a quick build feature here, but it doesn't look like we can. Another one. Like a quick select or something, you know. Right, so that's this side of things done. Now you're probably looking at this if you're new to the stream. You're probably looking at this and thinking, what's this guy doing? He's telling his ship to unload all that hemp, and then he's telling him to pick it back up. What's this guy? Ow. Mind blown. What's going on? So what I'm going to be doing here, just establish that. So Justine, he's going to come on over to this island. He's going to pick up whatever he can. So he's going to pick it all up and then he's going to drop it off. But we're going to set a minimum on this island. We're going to set 250. Yeah. So he's going to come over. He's going to say, I want whatever. Well, he's going to drop off whatever he can. And then he's going to go, what's the island's base limit of what I'm allowed to take? And then he's going to go, okay, right, I'd like to take 100. But if the base limit is 50, for example, he'll only go down, he'll only be able to take 50. So what I've done there is I've set a variable for which the ship, every time it gets to that island, will have to make that decision. It'll say, hey, how many can you take? How many are allowed to take? After dropping everything that he's got off in the ship. Now, it does take a little bit longer for him to offload and upload. But that's just the price we're paying. And we're going to do that same thing over here. And we're going to do the same thing over here as well. Super important that you press enter. If that doesn't move, well, then, well, you may as well not done it in the first place, put it that way. So, again, this island's going to do that same thing. Now, this island's already got 500 in, so that's fantastic for me, because it means that when he comes to this island, he's going to be picking up, adding to his storage. So, because it's a variable amount, it's just going to go up and down, so bit of a win. And then over here, this one, another 250. Now, what I'm going to do is the island that we're actually making it primarily from is going to be this one. I'm going to set that one just to 50, just how it was before. And the reason why we've done that is because, well, this is where all the stuff's being made. So technically, this should always have some hemp on the go. See that? We've got 2 pictures. So we get a plus 50% cultivation area. That's pretty nifty. And then we get plus 60% because of our deity that our patron that we're worshipping on this island. That wasn't any better, if I'm honest.
Oh dear, the stores are overflowing.
Looks like we've got a little bit of extra clay as well. Oh dear. You know what we could do with that clay? We could sell it. That's what we're going to do.
Waiting.
I'm going to tell them to sell that clay. Sell whenever you get over, let's say 400.
What could you possibly require?
What can we have on these islands? Oh, we could have extra fish, some glass blowers, some grain. We might send the grain down here and get that processed. I mean, there's got 3 of them right next to each other. What we might also do is add a little bit more to the hemp production. Now we've got this entire section here, and that's a fair chunk. But I would like to make sure that we've got plenty, absolutely loads of this stuff. Because the more we've got, although it does cost us a little bit, does it cost us a huge amount? I mean, 4 denarii, it's not that big of a deal. And the amount of extra pennies we're going to be getting far exceeds the potential negatives of the situation. So I'm definitely going to go down that route. The only problem that I've got is how much space am I going to be able to get away with? Because I'm thinking of my next one, you see. I mean, luckily there's nothing on this side, so let's see how we do. I do love the fact that we can have a lot more flexibility with our building. I don't like this though. I don't really like. I want it to be one continuous field. Suppose you can't have everything you want though, can we? That is a little bit shy, but I'm definitely not going to fit another one in there. Ooh. We could get another aqueduct around here. Well, we got the aqueduct. Yeah, we do. Oh, we're getting everything as well. That's pretty nice. Oh, these ones don't benefit from it. And that's a shame. Well, these ones benefiting. Yeah, they are. They are benefiting. Look at that. 315%. That is the biggest increase to production I've ever come across. Let's take a moment to really analyze what's going on here, because that is a big number. And we've not even maxed it out yet. I reckon I could get that up to 350, maybe even by the end of the episode, especially if we increase our population and worship in this area. Let's see what we can do to possibly increase that even more. Just while we're thinking about it, because I think the problem with this game is it's such a vast game and it's so deep and it has so many systems. It's easy to kind of get distracted, especially when you start adding in other players, money, like happiness, fire, health, prestige, island belief, knowledge, population sizes, island types, religions and deities. Oh, they just, the level of complexity to start off with. And bear in mind, no DLCs yet. Not yet. So, this is still base game. Pretty awesome. So, let's have a bit of a look. See what we can do here. Because this is going to be one of the easiest. Time to decide. Nope. Gooey. Thank you. No. Okay. Right. So, where's me? Oh, that's me bass. Where's me? Did I move it? Oh, it's there. Alright, so we're at 5,000. Let's see. Oh, getting, so we definitely can get more. Definitely. We've got all these little pips here to still do. So if we get up to 6,000, our productivity will go up another 10%. That's what we like. And then if we're 8,000, you guessed it, another one. I'm going to stop doing the weird sounds. And then, if we can get up to 11,000, we will get another shrine available to us, which will be very nice, because her shrines are very good, because they not only do they add, I think it's health, I think it might be health, they add an additional population as well, which is beautiful.
Shake on it.
Nope, not doing it. Your way. Okay. And we can knock that all the way up. 25. That's a bit of a jump, isn't it? Went from 6 to 25,000. But we can easily get it up to 100%. Bearing in mind we're currently at, well, we're at 60%. So we've got a little bit more divine wisdom to keep getting. But we're working on it. We're working on it. No. Not interested. I'll rather murder you. Leave me alone. Right. Okay. So. Now we've got that happening.
I'll cut you in.
Stop it. Leave me alone. Wait, was he offering me a trade route?
You look fit to take Olympus.
No, no, he wasn't. Okay, right, well that's that. Okay, fair enough.
An easy vote for both of us.
I've already said no to you. How many times? There's a lot of talking. I might have to get rid of one of these competitors.
I hope it's adequate.
They're a bit yappy. We are still... We are getting resources. I was just a little bit worried that we're not quite fulfilling our quotas. But I think what's going to end up happening is the tunics are going to end up maxing out here. Well, I suppose if they're not maxing out everywhere else first, then we're probably going to be fine. So I'll ignore that for a little bit. Right, now we've got a little bit of an issue with this wood. It doesn't seem to be finding its way over. Although, I say that, we do have 121 in storage. So maybe we don't need to worry about that.
A ship is under attack.
This we have to worry about. Let's see what's going off. Were you firing a catapult at me? Right next to one of my fleets?
We stand waiting.
You fool. That's it, mate. You say no, I don't think so. Oh, dude. Look, he's trying to get me.
What could you possibly require?
Ah, you're doing one of the main deliverers. Right, I'm with you. He's taking a few hits, this guy. He hasn't even done any damage back yet. I think he's more of a siege ship. In a spot of bother. They've been listening to me a lot. Might be worth me popping this guy.
But who will guard the guards?
Kill.
Oh, is that
Sorry
you,
it had to
Tag?
come to that. We'll look after the stragglers.
Oh.
Worry not.
Oh, I didn't put it to name the person. Sorry about that.
Great disappointment.
To be fair, that was a little bit disappointing. You can still see it going down there. Look. I wonder how far it goes. Oh, no, it's gone. Right, okay.
We stand
I
waiting.
think what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this one a little bit closer to this island over here. Right, now where's that wood coming from? Right, so over here by the looks of it. Let's just make sure it is actually being made here. Don't like the fact that I haven't got anything. Yeah, it is. Anything actually being made over there on that island.
There are signs of public unrest.
Really? Oh yeah, that's the happiness problem. Alright, well it looks like we've got another thing to deal with. You see what I mean about the distractions? So many distractions. Let's find a building that gives some happiness. This is a 1. It looks like there's very minimal happiness I'm going to be getting if I place this down, so that's not going to do me any good. Oh, hat makers. Now you see, this might be another thing that we're missing a trick on, because we don't have one over here. Right, okay. Oh, right there. Pop. Right, that'll be a little bit better. Now, Bailey, no, you can't come back up on me now, matey. You've gotta go over there. Mrs. LTAR. The dog is distracting me, and he's looking ever so cute. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll put you on my knee. Yep, but I know you're only after these. So have we got sheep? We do have sheep. Brilliant. Alright, well, I'll just leave that and be then. Right, that should improve. Let's see if we can get a shrine. That'll probably help us out, especially if we can find one with happiness. I know you're trying to steal my sweeties, huh? That's health. Knowledge. Income. No, we're not getting much out of this, are we? What about if we went down the shrine route? If we upgrade these roads, that'll help us. And it probably might do to get one over here. I'm going to stick another shrine to Mars down. I think that'll help. Okay, and then we need to look into the city watch. Now, it looks like we're good here. There's definitely a bit of a benefit we can get over there. So let's plonk one up here. Plonk. Well, it looks like we've already looked into this a little bit, because I can see we've got a few more of these floating around. Oh, over here as well. Very nice. That didn't help us a huge amount, but every little bit does. If I break that road, this is why you always double your roads, people. You never know when you're going to need more things. Let's go there. And these ones don't do a great deal. It's only +1, but it all adds up. If you're constantly adding things in, all adds up. Right, let's get those built. This hopefully will take us down to about, I reckon, about 140. That wasn't as much as I thought. Oh, we need some tiles. Oh, that's annoying. Right, tiles. We got a ship over here somewhere?
We stand
That'll
waiting.
do. Get another ship being made. Let's have a quick look at this. Stop thinking about stealing my jelly beans. I got my eyes on you, doggo. I'm going to go with... on my desk as well. Outrageous. Nope, not having it. Go on. Be on with you, doggo. You see my snacks? I've got some Oreo donuts as well. Oh, look. They're on discount. 54p. Outrageous. I'm going to have to eat them soon. So we'll grab one of those. And I kind of want to make like an ultimate trader one. I feel like these need to come off and that needs to come off as well. Having the rowers probably going to be really beneficial, especially for overseas trading. But let's go for a couple more fighting ships, because we are thinking about it.
Waiting for your decree.
Where's those tiles? There they are. Get you in
There
there.
it is. Forward.
Oh, more tiles and concrete. Even better.
We
And this guy
advance.
over here as well. Have we got a... Yes, we do. We've got this one. So, that concrete, we're going to be able to upgrade these roads with that. Oh, I thought we were. There we go. So, little things that make a big difference. And... let's get these built. Look at that. That's even better. Fantastic. Well, it looks like the rioting is all but gone as a possibility. Fire health and safety has gone right up. I'm really chuffed with that. And, right, what was we talking about just before we came across these problems? It was the wood, wasn't it? I remember now. So, we want one of these nurseries. Now, I feel like... Oh, we have to plant it. Right, brilliant. Well, that's what we're going to do then. We're going to plant that around here. What we got? 120. That's definitely going to be more than 120. Oh, you know what? We might be able to get away with that. Yes! Oh, happy days. That was very good. Yeah, we might even be able to squeeze another one in there. Let's squeeze another one in. Where is our production of this particular product? Yeah, I'm starting to think that our wood isn't coming from... Ah, there it is. Yeah, it is coming from... We already had one! We had one dealing with the whole... Okay. Well, this may indicate where the problem was. SirLTAR. Oh, can't fit that in there. We might have to do this side instead. Is that... No, it's not mine. Okay. Move this guy over here. Blimey. That worked out quite nice, that did. Right, okay, let's grab myself another one. because I think we might be able to fill that. We may as well, eh? Ooh, I think we might be able to do more than just fill it. We'll have to leave that space alone just for a little while. See what happens. Maybe we'll come across a ridiculously smaller one. Oh, actually, maybe we could move that over there. No, we'll leave it where it is for now. Then I can get rid of that road. Oh no, I'm still going to need that space. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we'll leave that there. We've still got loads of people over here.
I have a few new proposals to take to the Magister someday.
Looks like we've got loads of everything. In fact, I think we're at the point where we're dramatically overproducing. Unless we've got a ship about to pick up. Oh, we have. We have got a ship about to pick up. But it's already full.
Waiting for your decree.
So, now we've investigated that, I would like to think that we've had at least one delivery. Yes, we have. We've had a delivery. And I will expect these guys to actually be producing, which they aren't. Maybe it was just delivered and that's why. There we go. We've got some hemp being delivered now. I love this. How cool is this? It's very cool. Very, very cool. Right, okay. Well, maybe we should get some more. No. So, have we got other ones? If you press tab, it'll take you over. There we go. So now if I click here, I'm hoping to see knowledge +1. Where's the extra money? There you go. +1 for the money. It's happening. It didn't go up a huge amount. In fact, it was probably negligible, but it did go up. And it was only a minor thing. We already had the ship, so it was a net benefit for me. Okay, what we got here? So sheep seems like the hats are fine. We don't have to worry about the hats. We've got all this space here. I don't know what to do with this space here. Let's have some experimentation with some of the buildings. Let's go like that. And like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to go I'm not going to put anything in there. Actually, I will. I'll put a shrine in there. That's a quite a big, nice, big building. I can't remember who's my deity here. Who's my deity? That's a bath. I get confused with the baths and the deities. That's another bath. Come on, where's my shrines? There's one. Right, so that was for you. There we go. Now, in order for us to benefit from that, I am going to have to build a road. There we are. We are benefiting from it now. Not amazingly, to be fair, but it's not so much about that. It's more of the decoration piece. And then let's go. Like that. I do like the nice thin trees, if I'm honest. Alrighty, and then on the other side, let's see how all that looks. That looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah. It's a feature. Right, now let's do this side. I think I might just go for stone. Oh, we're going to get this planning mode off. Hold up. Might be better off with this actually being it's more natural like that. I'm not sure about the mosaic tiles, you know. Kind of makes sense having a statue with that being very close to this. I've never noticed them coming out of there before. Go for a great big fire cauldron thing. In front of the statues. I do like the fires in these. They've done a good job, I think, with the fires. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. A little bit of decoration. It's always good to add a bit of decoration. Let's upgrade this warehouse. I know I don't need to, but what's that warehouse even doing? Oh, it'd be providing, won't it? Of course. I do like seeing full storages, but in the same breath, I don't.
Some ingredients are missing.
Oh, we're a bit shy on the leather. That's interesting. How many of these buildings do we have? So the answer is quite a bit. So it'd be worth me fixing this. Let's see what's going off with the leather. So what will I be getting out of this? Increased population. So we'll be getting +1 and +2 income. So that'll be twice as impactful as the last project. So let's see why we haven't got no leather over here. What's the deal? So we've got a whole bunch of it. We just need to get it over here. So let's grab a ship. We don't need a big ship. We're just going to move this. Well, actually, let's check out. Get that built. Does this place need a leather too? Oh, it could do with some leather. Look at this. It's a right problem. We're missing out on all this extra gold and, sorry, denarii, and a bit of extra population as well. All right, well, let's go for the most densest areas. Right there, feels good. There must be a reason why I use this. Area effect, +1 income. Why am I thinking, oh no, it is just +1 income. Maybe that's why I got rid of it then.
Someday, I'll be a famous seafarer, and they'll paint me with me hat.
I mean, I am providing the leather, shortly. Is it fashion? Oh, this place doesn't actually require it. We're not making happiness. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, it would appear that we have a bigger problem to deal with. Oh, that's a market. Yep, there we have a problem. Right, okay. Alright, they have got one around here then. So if I move those houses down a bit, plonk that there, that'll help me out. May have to get rid of one. Sorry. Just minor relocation, everything's fine. Get that filled in. There we go. What problem? No problem. Sorted. Right, okay. Get all that tidied up. There we go. Alrighty. That helped quite a bit more than I think I realised, if I'm honest.
Reptic says, hey, excuse me, haha, can you explain to me how to minimize the fire score? I'm new in Anno 1.17 and my score is above -500, ha ha ha.
Absolutely, of course I can help out. Alright, so this island, it has a fire store, and if you click on it...
Construction of a ship has finished.
So if you highlight over it, you can see all the effects that are affecting your fire store. So you can see that I've got a couple of pottery makers on this island, and they're giving me 182 minus effect. So if you hover over yours, it'll tell you where that's coming from. So the way you could minimize that is by having that building, say you need that building, for example, and you just can't get rid of it. What you could do, let me jump over to it. It's a tier 2, right? So here we are. So this one has a minus effect of -2. So every building that I put this near will add to that -2 to per building. So if I stick this in the middle of the town, even though it does give me a plus on income, the -2 to the fire safety, totally not worth it in my opinion. So I haven't got any of those local to my island, where my population is. So I've kind of pushed them a little bit away. I may need to relocate them anyway, because you can see that they are quite close. I plonked those down first, and then the city's just grown and got closer to it. So it'll be a good example. So what I'm going to do is, the purpose of the topic, is I'm going to move these over here. And then the only thing that they'll be able to affect will be themselves. Another thing to bear in mind with is, even if we had the exact same type of building right next to it, negative effects stack, where positive ones don't stack. So that's one way to identify where problems might be happening, and another way to deal with some of those problems. So you can see here that my number's jumping up and down. Have we got any more? It looks like that's it. So now they're all the way over there, and they're only applying that modifier to themselves. You can see we've got -2 on the health and safety. Sorry, the fire safety. So another thing that we could do is we could go over into this section here, and we could build the city watch, basically the firefighters. And you can see that this area here, it's kind of covered with the fire. You can see we've got a load of them all over the place. And this one gives us a +3, so it's basically counteracting any negative modifiers that we've got. And it looks like we're fairly covered around here. There's a couple of buildings down here that don't seem to have any applies. So if I built this building right next to this building here, you see, I wouldn't get +6. So I'll give you an example. Oh, it's going to be a bit awkward. Just bear with me a moment. There we are. Just get rid of a few more bits. We'll be able to fix this in a moment. There we go. So I'll plonk this guy down, and I'll plonk him right there. So you can see that this building right here, it's only benefiting from one, even though that they are both 100% connected.
This sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
So we're oh, hold on. We are getting 2 effects, but it looks like it's only to a maximum of the base effect. Oh.
Reptix just followed.
Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. So you can see that...
Reptix says that makes sense.
No worries.
Thank you.
Oh,
I was like, what the heck is going on? I played Anno 1800 and there were the mechanics much easier. Thank you so much.
No worries, dude. There is another thing you can do as well for fire-related issues. There's the well as well. The well as well. So that one, it's kind of got like think of it as like a different named ability. So because it's got a different named ability, you'll be able to see. I hope that's enough room. You'll be able to see that it applies a different benefit. So it looks like we've already got a well just here. You can see that's applying as well. So these areas should be getting a +4 in terms of, there you go, you've got the +1, and you've got a +1 there and another +1. Although the one I just got rid of, I think, is somewhere else. So that's one thing, and you can apply that same strategy to every one of those factors. So the island happiness, for example, that's one where I've got to, improve a little bit more on. So I'll see if there's anything we can do with some of the basic stuff. So just down here, you can see that I've got a whole section of the town that aren't getting any happiness from a tavern. You can see all the little plus green arrows. I agree. I know 1800 was so much easier in that regard because you literally just had to worry about roads and stuff. And that's it. This one you have to worry about circles and everything. So I'm going to plonk a tavern.
Reptic says ye totally.
I'm going to plonk a tavern right there, right next to this marketplace. Because normally, I don't know why I didn't on this occasion, but normally I tend to have a tavern and a marketplace parallel to each other. Oh, it really doesn't like deleting things a set way for me. I'm just going to have to fix it. Did I fix that one over there? Nope. There we go. We're going to go for that tavern, and that should give me quite a boost, because considering the amount of houses we've got nearby, I'm hoping to see an improvement. Tis going in the right direction for me. Right, let's see if there's another one I've missed. So we could get another bit more if I go up here. You know what? I'm quite tempted to have it right there, you know. It's a little, not exactly optimal, but got a little bit more over here we can get as well. It's important to kind of go back through your cities every now and then and just make sure everything's right. I think I might have to, I don't want to, but I might have to remove these two buildings here. This is why it's always a good idea to build double roads wherever you can. It's like definitely the best tip I can give you. Just build double roads everywhere. Right, so
Reptic says okay. I just saw the +2 denar in the bakery and placed 2 of them in the middle of my city.
That'll be what it is. The bakers, yeah, that's a -2. You see, the game does encourage you quite heavily to plonk these buildings in the middle, and I think it's a step in the right direction, because one of the things that Anno 1800 used to make you do was quite a lot. You'd have like an industrial area, you'd have your living space, everything would be divided up. Where this one, it's a little bit more integrated. Those benefits that they give you, some of them you just have to go, nope, it's not worth it. But some of them are really worth it, especially the ones that add
Reptic says yes, exactly.
So at the moment, I'm trying to go down the route where I'm optimizing each deity. So, for example, this island over here. Where's our... There we are. This one, I'm doing everything clothing-wise here, which makes sense. And I'm getting a solid +60%, which I'm chuffed to bits with. And not only that, but I've got some other benefits working for me. And you'll see that at the moment, and we can still keep going with this, we're at 315%. So, you know, considering that most fields and stuff start off at 100, no, all of them do. Sorry, it's quite a little jump. So I'm quite happy with that, and that's one of the reasons why I've got obviously these particular things here rather than on
Reptic says your
island.
islands are beautiful, dude.
Oh, thanks,
I've
mate.
started with my Excel table city, haha.
Well, again, it is nice to be able to go in angles, but I have fallen victim to trying to make things very blocky. Oh, I've got a ship under attack. Let's check that out. Oh, is it just because we're quite close? What could you
possibly require?
It looks like we just went a little too close to this, and it's had a bit of a falling out. Where is it? There it is.
No sense worrying too much about the present. Tomorrow all may change, eh?
So how are you finding the game? You enjoying it? What platform are you playing it on? Oh, Mrs. LTAR's here. Mwah. Thanks, darling. No, my battery's about to die on it, so it's no...
Reptic says, yeah, I like it a lot. I like the graphics also.
Oh,
In playing on PC.
It's definitely the thing to play it on. I mean, I'm sure I haven't played it on any of the consoles yet, but like some of the graphics and details. I mean, just being able to walk around the place, just having a look at everything, it's just so cool. Looks like I've got to build that building over there. I totally forgot about that. I can't even remember what that building is. What is it? Oh, it's the theatre. Right, well, looks like we've got the resources we need. That's going to give me a good boost in happiness. Look at that, 139. And then... yeah, 300. 300. I'm happy with that. 300 is a good number. We might even get away with...
Reptic says with ray tracing it is just crazy at the sunrise.
Oh, yeah.
My mouth could not close the first sunrise, haha.
See if I can get a nice angle for us. I'm going to go with maybe over here. Yeah, we'll go there. And hopefully the sun will rise over. Maybe what's not to love about that? That looks so cool. Thank you for the nice comments on the city though, dude. That's really nice of you, chap. And then, to be honest, I even like it at the night as well. Though I do think it has brightened up a smidge. This is one of my favourite places. I like this. Well, this naturally it's going to be my favourite because it's my first one. Over here, it's my favourite port. You know, the heart-shaped port was pretty cool. And I've got a couple of little towers as well, just in case anybody decides that they want to have a crack, which is pretty cool as well.
Reptic says beautiful game.
Absolutely. I've got to say, by far, prettiest Anno. By far. Ooh, what's going off here? Oh, we didn't build the warehouse.
Reptic says true.
That's that sorted. What else we got down here? Well, that's the warehouse. I could probably do with upgrading some of these roads. What's going off here? Ah, we can get rid of those. We don't need those anymore. How do you find the performance of the game? I know sometimes it can be a little bit iffy. I've got a 3090 running this, but then again, I am playing it in 4K and also I am streaming it, so maybe I shouldn't really comment.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Aha! One of my ships are done.
Neptune's finest!
We're going to add that to the fleet. I want to make sure these fleets are staying strong. It's quite important
Waiting.
that you keep adding to your fleet strength, because I am thinking about having a little bit of a crack over here. In fact, if I'm going to do that, we should probably work on our army a bit. So we've got plenty of soldiers that we can recruit over here, and this is one of my army islands. And what I mean by that is I'm worshipping Mars on this island, so we should get a nice little bonus from that. If we get up to that little notch there, we'll definitely get a bonus. We have got one, so we've got plus 10% workforce, so they cost slightly less than the workforce. They you know, to keep upkeep, they cost a little less, and the plus morale, totally worth it. So let's get a few more houses down here and make sure that we're getting that plus benefit.
Reptix says it's okay, I think. I've got a new gen graphics card, so I'm fine. But a little frame drops are normal, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do what I did on the other city. Leave a little bit of a gap. And with it being right next to this, I'm thinking it might be worth... Yeah, we're definitely going to get something out of that. An extra population as well, and that's exactly what we want. If I go there, that is a good chunk. We're going to get bonus points out of that. Anything... If I place that... Oh! Place that right there. Get rid of that.
Done.
Ooh, I don't even know what I've done. What have I done there? Whatever I've done, I don't know what it was. Oh, the festival's done. Right, okay. It's just a festival. So what I'm wanting to do here is just kind of increase the island's population just a smidge. That's not the one. That one there. And hopefully that will, you know, kind of take away a little bit from that, and also increase my my island belief. Let's keep going up.
Reptix says, but what I love the most is the cross streets and that you can build real curves.
Yes, it does get a little whiffy with the angles sometimes, but you know, I think that's a small price to pay. I think going from a very grid style to this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Reptix says ye true.
What do you think to the research tree? That's new.
Reptix says it's nice, ID like the DLC from 1802, so I like it.
The university. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm looking forward to the DLCs already. I mean, I'm starting to get pretty close to everything the old world's going to be able to offer me.
There's an odd number of steps up to the temple, which is lucky.
I didn't know that. So I'm getting pretty close to being able to get everything for these. So I'm gonna start running out of things to do. But we do have, and bearing in mind, this has been quite a slow playthrough. This has been since the game came out. We've been doing it for a couple of hours every Monday. And we have played about 38 hours, which isn't a small amount of time. But it's just been, that really long digesting the game, understanding every bit in isolation, and then moving on to into the next section. That's why our money isn't amazing.
Reptic says I've bought the gold edition, so I'm waiting for the DLCS 2. Haha.
I'm really looking forward to it. Do you know what they're going to be releasing? I believe Egypt is going to be part of the show, and I can't remember the other ones. I think Pompeii is a thing. That's going to be in there too. I can't remember anything else. I think there was a library. Or something to do with libraries. But I might be misremembering that.
Reptic says Promise of the Volcano, April, the Hippodrome, August, and Awakening of the Delta, November.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think the thing is with these Anno games, and I know in other games they tend to kind of reduce the complexity and stuff to make it more accessible. And I think, with the way that they release all the additional content as an additional add-on and add-on and add-on, it really adds to that depth. And I love Anno for that reason. I can get lost in a particular process tree, and I want to try and maximize it as much as I can. And I could probably do that for a couple of hours and still be 100% happy. And some people might say, well, that's work, dude. And I was like, no, for me, that's fun. And I think there are loads of people out there that they're the same. Like, here, I'm looking at this square and I'm thinking, I could put a well there. You know what I mean? That's coming into my brain. And looks like a well there would probably be a good idea. Maybe a bit higher up might be an idea. How are we doing on health? Health is something we could look into. Let's go there. Over here, maybe? We could definitely benefit from one of those buildings.
Reptic says I feel you. That was me in 1800 and I started right away in 117.
You see, for me, I played the other Annos, but for me, what really drew me in was the Anno 1800. I've got a few hours in it. I've dabbled. I think I'm easily on one of my platforms that I play it on, easily 2000. What am I doing? And I've still got loads to learn.
A new unit has been recruited.
And I think that's the thing with these Anno games, because they're so complex. You can just keep learning. I might have to stick that one a little bit further away than I would like. Get a little bit more over here. Right, now we do want to improve happiness a smidge. Can we get any more happiness? Got a few.
This average gamer says great game.
Hey, Tag, how we doing, matey? You alright?
Reptic says 2,000 hours.
Yeah,
confused face.
Oh, 2,000 hours in Anno 1800. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think I've got it on Ubisoft. I've got it on Steam as well. What we got? I think it tells you somewhere. Oh, sorry.
Reptic says bro Tharth's crazy.
Yeah. And the worst part is I'm a family man as well, so squeezing that all in. What's it? So yeah, it's you find time, don't you? You find time. But yeah, 18.
Reptic says ha ha ha.
That's just on one of the platforms. Right, we got distracted. We need to place some of these buildings. But I'm sure there'll be more with more people with even more. I'm thinking we need to go more here. I'm thinking I'm going to try and take this all the way down to about 50 if I can. I think maybe some archers might be a good shout now. These guys are archers. Although it might be a good idea for me to get some...
This average gamer says I'm good, thanks SirLTAR.
Excellent, dude. I could go for the horses. You know, I haven't even built... Ooh. It looks like we're going to be short on tiles. Let's go grab some.
So wary, Praetor.
Oh, excellent, we've got some already. Oh, you're waiting.
What could you possibly require?
We need some concrete as well.
Reptix says I've got 508 hours in Ubisoft.
Nice, matey. I think that's the thing with these Anno games, is they just... The reward is seeing what you've done and knowing that everything there is all a decision that you've made. And if it all goes terribly wrong, I know it's not one of those games that will say, "Oh, it's fine, we'll forgive you." No, you know, if your city burns down or there's a riot or something, it'll just do it. It'll just do it to you, and you won't have any say in it.
So wary, Praetor.
Reptix says you're playing 8 hours already. Time to go to bed. Type shit. Ha 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 ha.
Let's go. So one of my goals for this episode is going to be to build up an army. I'm only going to be playing for about 2 to maybe till about 1 o'clock, I reckon. And so in that time, I'm hoping to build up a substantial army. I mean, say we've already got a few guys already being set up to recruit. They're going to make one every about every 6 or so minutes. That's not too bad. And we can get some of our other islands because we've got some. We've got a bit of scope to get some of our other islands. Although they won't get the benefit, though. You know, the additional benefit that this island can only get. You know, with the morale, and that's not too big of a deal. I think what I might do is I might build the catapults and stuff over here because we haven't actually played around with those yet. So like the siege engines and stuff will be pretty snazzy. Oh, look at that! That's huge. Let's get some onagers. How much? What are we costing here? That's not a big deal. That price-wise, that's not too bad at all. That I'm going to grab a couple. We need some more wood. Why have we not got wood? What is the deal? Let's get this sorted out, and let's get this sorted out like now.
Reptix says, what do you think about the fact that they have brought back infantry?
I think for a game heavily based on, you know, the Roman Empire, I think it's a good shout. I think it's going to add another level of complexity. I think they've done a good job implementing it. I haven't had too much experience yet with the fighting mechanics. I'm doing a play with my friend Canadian Jesus, and we're going to be exploring that a little bit more in a more controlled setting. So I'll be able to figure out what the best soldiers are, what the difference between auxiliary is and legionnaires and stuff like that, and trying to figure out, you know, is it better to get 3 onagers, or is it better to have like a bunch of archers, or is the slingers, are they better, you know? So it'll add another layer of complexity, and I think it's interesting. One thing I recently figured out was, you know, if this harbour over here, if we had a bunch of ships defending the harbour, and they had like 3 or 4 ships, all they've got to do is just get close, and they'll immediately disembark, even though they're being attacked by all these other ships. So, you know, these ships that they've got over here, wherever they are, let's say these were in their harbour over here, it wouldn't really matter. So unless they, you know, came out and met me and then attacked me all the way in, if I could sneak up and get to, let's say, about here, declared a war, and then said to disembark, or even if I just put my entire fleet here and then told them to disembark, they'd do that more or less instantly, which I think is something that I think they should kind of have like a limit or an area where they can't disembark until it's kind of safe. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with it, but you know, to me, that felt a little bit naughty. You know, that I could literally just move a ship that's got 5 slots, rush it in, and then disembark everybody straight away, and then I've got 5 tiles of enemies to deal with, which is a little bit, I don't know. Well, it's one of the reasons why I've put my walls so close to the harbours, to try and reduce that down. And it's another reason why I've tried to place the harbours so they have to kind of go round to be able to get to them. Because if I had a bit of a space here, the ship would literally go there, disembark straight away. So I've tried to make the harbours so that reduces that. And if they're going to attack any island, it's going to be this one or this one, which is one of my favourite islands.
Reptic says, okay, interesting. The last Anno I've played with infantry was 1701. But I like the complexity too.
I do love the statues in this game.
Reptic says that looks crazy.
Oh, this island over here. Yeah, we gave ourselves a goal. I wanted to kind of just have an island. It was focused on 2 productions. That's it. And it looks like we're a little bit less on people. And the goal was to basically have an island that was just going to make, I think it was grapes and flax or something. Yeah, flax. And oh, that's efficiency is not very high. Oh, that's because we're full, or was full. Are we going up? Looks like we're going up. I haven't seen it move for a little while. So yeah, that's what that was all about. It's quite busy, I'll give you that. But it's an island that if they decided to attack, there'd be a level. It'd take them a little while. Although we haven't fully completed the towers. That might be why. If I downgrade a couple of these
This
houses,
soap smells of pure fresh lavender.
that might help me out.
Reptic says looks like a trader island from Archibald Haha. Very nice configuration.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we've got all the main production buildings kind of in the middle, all stacking and working together. And, you know, they're not making anything else on this island other than the grapes and the flax. So everything else is either being delivered. And so these buildings can be, they're all benefiting from all of that. And then we've got the villa just over here, so it's out of the way and the last thing to be destroyed. Because from what I understand is they don't just have to destroy your harbour, they also have to destroy your villa as well. And then it's a matter of getting your island morale down to a capitulation level. That was me trying to say a big word and failing there. Oh,
Waiting for your
ship.
decree.
We've got another ship over here we can play around with. No, they're just trade ships. I do recommend, though.
Reptic says, okay, good to know.
I do recommend that if you go for any ships, a great build would be to... Oh, can't do it there. Will you let me do it over here? We've got enough? Yes, we do. So what I'd recommend, depending on which ships you have available, I'd recommend going for 2 towers rather than these. I mean, it's always situational, but like ship-on-ship battles, I'd recommend 2 of those and 1 of those. If you're going for military ships, those. If you're just wanting a little small fleet to take on like just a couple of ships, I mean, it all depends. It's all situational. Like, you could argue there's a reason there for like the fast to increase your speeds and stuff. Yeah, I suppose. But you know, if you go for those, it kind of keeps it cheap. I recommend that more than I would these. 100%. That would, for me, that would be my recommendation on that build. Although I don't actually have that many ships with the armor, if I'm honest. But obviously, if you're besieging, it's all about them catapults. I think we may as well get this place building some ships too.
Reptic says, okay, thanks for your expertise, haha.
It's just developing. We're just I'm just experimenting with loads of different things. I've been lucky enough to have the time to be able to stream this and to play it and enjoy it, and I was really lucky. Ubisoft gave me a copy of this to play. Also when the game came out for free, which is absolutely amazing. But I try and be as honest as I can with the game. It looks like we're not getting...
A new unit has been recruited.
Is it already set to that? Is that why? Yeah, it was. That's why. More units?
A ship is under attack.
Oh, who's fighting me?
Oh,
we might be able to get away with... See what I mean? That engagement there. I mean, I know we do have like 2,000 health. Look at the range on those arrows. Incredible. I wish we could see like the specs of their guys. So he's got the rudder enhancement. He's got the scorpion enhancement, and he's got the archery tower, and that's it by the looks of it on that one. See, that would have been a nice go against. You see, technically, he would have beaten me because he's got the armor as well. Oh, is that one of mine?
Our voyage home lasted a dozen years too many.
I thought it was in a spot there.
No life would wait that long.
Right, I tell you what, though. We are going to pop over because I don't like the fact that they're ganging up. Oh, item. I do like to pick up these items.
We stand waiting.
I'd like to get some hands on some new ships as well.
We stand waiting.
I'm going to split off the fleet here. Probably going to regret this idea.
What could you possibly require?
I want to make sure I get them.
Reptic says, can you defeat the pyre at this time too? Last Anno I defeated, and every time when she was too annoying.
The pirates are kind of annoying, if I'm honest. I believe you can destroy, just like you could in the last one, you can destroy all their defences, which is substantial. Don't get me wrong, pretty substantial amount of stuff. I think if you build a big enough fleet, though, you can kind of take anything. And if you do it systematically as well, you know, like you destroy all the bits, you know, catapults and whatnot. You can push them all the way, but I don't know.
Children going hungry tonight, thanks to you.
If you could actually wipe them off the map, like you could a competitor. In the last one, you could knock them out. They'd be not there for 30 minutes, and then when you sodded off, they'd come kind of back.
A ship is under attack.
There we go. That's one down.
Waiting for your decree.
Reptic says yes, true.
No freedom for that lot. What a pity.
We stand waiting.
Got some free porridge. Not the greatest haul, but at least we've made our waters a bit safer.
Lente.
And over here.
Never skip deck day.
There we go. It's interesting you healed so.
A ship is under attack.
Oh no, that was the full hunt. I always find these catapults miss. Always. Apart from when they're attacking me, then they hit.
Ready.
Let's see what we got. I bet it's going to be wood. Oh, item.
This
Extra
average
10%.
gamer says kill.
Thanks, Tag.
So Praetor.
Let's get these guys linked back up again.
All good people are friends with each other, so why aren't we?
And I don't really know what we do with the Emperor yet. I think there's some type of
This will
decision
keep you from purloining my cabbages.
that gets made once we hit 100% either way. I think we get some type of benefit. Well, it tells you there you get some benefits. But once you hit 100, I think some type of decision triggers. I don't know what it is yet, though.
Poseidon today.
So that's something to keep an eye on. And it looks like you get the choice
fitness, Licia.
at the beginning of the game to pick a female or a male emperor. And I think each one has particular preferences on your behaviors and stuff like that. So looking at the enemy settlement. So if I had to make a decision, I probably wouldn't attack head on here. Feels like this
Reptic says I picked the female. Looks easier to me, haha.
A new unit has been recruited.
I mean, I can't say too much in terms of easiness because I haven't gone for the hardest AIs. But what I might do in my YouTube Let's Play, that I'll be releasing at some point next month, I might go for like some slightly harder competitors, see how we get on. I mean, these ones, we're quite lucky with these ones because it might be because of my prestige. Because my prestige is relatively quite high compared to the competitors at the moment. They seem to ask me a lot of questions on whether or not they're allowed to take over new islands. With the blue, with Dorian and the blue guy over here, they keep asking for islands, and I've kept granting them. But for her, I've kept on saying no, 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 because I wanted to try and encourage her to kind of start a bit of a fight. But at the moment, she doesn't seem very interested in that. And I think that's down to the prestige. I think the higher prestige you have, the more diplomatic power you have. Where in the old one, you used to have to kind of like be nice to them all the time. Give them money, offer them trading rights, and then trade with them all the time to kind of get those benefits. And, you know, so it seems like prestige is the way that's kind of
Reptic says interesting.
But I'm not 100% on that. I'm just still trying to figure it out. But like, for example, my prestige compared to Dorian's here is he's got 4,000. You know, got 27. So, you know,
I once met with a desert.
This guy's 10.
Bleeding eye.
And she's 2.
Weeks we marched.
But I think that might be more related to the amount of islands that she's got. Because obviously this is the only island that I'm aware that she's got at the moment. So that's probably why she's so limited. But interestingly though, it doesn't appear to me that she's expanded past level 2. It looks to me like she's only on level... I mean, she's not even gone for concrete roads yet. So it would appear to me that she's kind of stuck there until we grant her access to a new island.
I hope it's adequate.
So it's interesting that we can stifle our competitors so easily by the prestige. Couldn't think of the word. So if I was attacking this island, which way would I go? I mean, taking the harbour would have to take it at some point. So naturally we'd take this, but would I do that first? I mean, if I did, I'd have to fight that and probably attack their fleets at the same time, or maybe attack their fleets separately. Probably, it looks like they've got fleets floating around their islands quite a lot, which isn't that big of a deal. I'd say they've probably got around 10 to 15 ships by the looks of it. I don't think I'd attack here. It doesn't seem advantageous to attack here. Although, it would definitely be more spectacular. I think if I was going to attack, I think this would be the place. This place or this place right here. They've got one tower, which means I'd easily be able to destroy it quite quickly. Especially if I brought some ships up.
Reptic says, but I feel like they upgraded the RE enemies. When I look up to Bent, she was building a little village and now they are building whole cities.
I think if they're left unchecked, they definitely can expand. I mean, I'm definitely going to go for a harder AI in the next one. I'm definitely at least a level 2 one. I mean, can't remember what these guys' specs are. I go over to... Here we go. If I go to here, like, so he's a 1-star. I think it goes up to 5, although I don't think anyone's fully maxed out on all of them. So you can see we're talking 1 stars, 2 stars in places. And again, this guy's a little bit more competent. He's a 2 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars. There's a 1 star for progression. And for her, you know, her progression is quite good, and her expansion is quite good. But
so
I haven't allowed her
governor?
to.
Weaken the idea of Rome. When together, we can be so much stronger.
Kind of wish I could stop him sometimes, jabbering. But yeah, aggressiveness isn't that great. But you see, the thing is, and this I haven't really mentioned, is the AIs, they like to have trade and non-aggression packs all the time. Oh, we've still got 53 minutes. We won't even be able to attack at this episode. So if I do declare a war on Dorian, this
Construction of a ship has finished.
is definitely going to get involved. 100%. He's definitely going to get involved.
We stand waiting.
Another ship. Add him to the fleet. This is the fleet we're planning on attacking with. I think just before we start the battle, we'll probably grab a whole bunch of little ships and stick a catapult also on them. Probably not even bother with the archers, just to kind of make them as cheap as possible. I think that'll come in quite handy, and then, you know, we'll be able to destroy all these buildings and so forth. Really affect their morale quite quick, because you can attack the civilian buildings as well as the you know, the port buildings. So you grab a bunch of catapults here and you can literally just fire them at anything, which is pretty interesting, although terrifying, I imagine, if you're an occupant on the city.
I await your instruction.
These are quite nice, and a nice easy way to get some extra people. Now, that's something I haven't really looked into yet. And what I mean by that is the specialists.
People come here to live a little.
We will,
Just like
we will
before
explore
the
that.
eruption.
Right, there we go. +2 happiness. Blimey. Although it is 500,000, so we could get one, I suppose. And plus belief as well. You know what? We've got plenty of denarii.
Rebuilding in the wake of the eruption has taken the families many years. Many sacrifices were made.
Normally what happens when I do this is normally the auto reroll happens. But luckily it looks like we've got a little bit of time. Did it pause it as well? I think it might have, you know. Plus more for happiness? Is that for a particular building, or you know what? I'm going to go for it as well.
A good arrangement for Lily Biome.
This is my problem, you know. I start messing around with all these, and I'm like, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one, and then a million later, I'm in a right spot. Production chains for grain. That's not bad. All right, no.
Time flies, as do we.
I don't want the pirates taking that ship out, because it's got like 700 and some thousands.
What could you possibly require?
On there.
Forgive me if I'm on my guard.
Just gonna grab some. I'll grab some of those. I'll grab some of those as well.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, I see one pirate there. It's probably worth me taking him on
Festina
with my
Lente.
fleet.
A new unit has been recruited.
Brilliant. Let's get these guys
Dirige frontem.
encamped. Save ourselves a little bit of money. They go from 160 to 32.
Mandate captate.
It's definitely worth it. Encamping them. Still got loads more to recruit. Could even increase this a bit more, actually. How about we upgrade these? And I'm okay with leaving those ones like that.
A ship is under attack.
Already? We're fighting already? Oh, he must have headed straight for us. This I don't get though. You see here, I'm very clearly in the range of that. And yet it's not firing back. Are you going to fire a catapult? There we go.
Waiting for your decree.
We could merge them up with this fleet. Kind of tempted.
So way, Praetor.
No. We'll set them back up with their patrol.
We advance.
That'll do. Oh, it's full. Oh, that's quite interesting. I didn't think this area would be full. Okie dokie. Right, well, let's check out some of our productions and make sure we've got...
I'd forgotten we have an amphitheatre nearby.
So we haven't unlocked that yet. We haven't really done a lot in Albion, you see, so we've kind of focused a little bit more over here. What have we got here? The library. We've not got the library around here. Oh, we haven't built the library. What are we playing at? Oh no, it's going to be a right pain in the butt trying to get a library in here. Maybe this area. Let's see what we're talking. Oh, look at that. We've got some negatives as well here. What's the negatives? I'm only seeing... Oh, -2 fire. Yeah. If I go over here, that'll give me quite a lot of coverage. How about... See, this is your biggest problem right here. Trying to fit things in. Could go around here. I think there's probably going to be one of my best bets. Such a big building. I don't think I can squeeze it in. I think we're going to have to build it a lot further away. Could go here. That wouldn't be too hard. All we've got to do is break a couple of roads. That might be our way forwards. Right, the library. Can we actually build? Yes, we can. We've got plenty. Oh, look at that. That one little square. Right, okay. Right over here. Now, I want to make it... That could be... You know, with the angle of that road there, that might be the thing. Right, let's get rid of this road here. Go straight up. There we go. Naturally. Try and enclose it. Yep, that's fine. See if we can. not even gonna look investigate where that noise was coming from. Right, okay. And that gives me a good chunk of space there for something else. Ooh. Oh no, we haven't even got it connected. Right, what would go there that'd be a good idea? Let's go for ornaments. Maybe some more statues, probably a good idea. Let's go with that. I don't know what that sounds all about. I think maybe that might be a bit too far forwards. If in doubt, statues. Always statues. Fire, statues and fire. The lighting effect's always cool. Are we going to be able to fit? No. Oh, yep, we are over here. Oh, we're not quite going to be able to fit. Huh? Now I've got an idea. I've got to leave enough space for it to connect. If I don't. Okay, and statues. You guessed it. Oh, come on. You'd let me place the first one. Okay. We don't look at that bit. Oh, maybe we can put a bit of a... There we go. I don't know where that noise is coming from. No. No. Yes. That looks nice. Okay, if we go back 2 more spaces. Can't remember where the fountains were. Where are the fountains? There they are. There's some really interesting sound effects coming from this this bathhouse. I don't know what's going on. Someone's had a few too many sherbet lemons, I think.
A new unit has been recruited.
That's kind of cool looking. I like that. Can we push that forwards anymore? No. It's going to have to be there. So we're going to be getting a minus fire to that, but it looks like we've got enough scope. Although, where is it? I can't actually see the library in there. Oh, there it is. Minus 148. It's not a small amount. One of the things that kind of got me a little, that I didn't really realise, was about the island happiness. I didn't realise that every time this went up, my island happiness was being, you know, subtracted. It was only just hovering over things. I came across that and I was like, oh look, it says minus 12 happiness. We're only on level 10 on this island. Look at that. Look at that. It's practically the whole island. We may have to get another library around here, I think. And that way that will cover up here. Oh.
Spoonful of trouble.
Okay. Right, well. Let's get this guy over here. And get him picked up. And we'll grab a couple of catapult ships. Just ready to go. Do we want the rudders? Probably not. The job of these is just to cause absolute mayhem on their islands. I didn't realise we got 3 catapults. I thought 1 would be enough.
I've got a bigger sling.
Okay. Right, let's add a bit more houses over here. Again, we may have to build a market and a tavern as well. And the last thing we want is some unhappy people. I think I might follow the curvature of the the space there. If I can get away with it. I have to turn a bit earlier. There we go. Might need to move that smidge. There we go. Definitely try and remember to put those double roads in. 100% worth it. Might be able to stick something useful in there. Let's fill this space in. There we go, it's all adding up. Oh dear. Bit of decoration. I'm thinking something simple. Don't really go for the what's it, statues very often. Maybe always with the fire. Does that count? Yeah, it does. I think it's important to always try and decorate your cities as much as possible. Because, I mean, you're going to be spending a lot of time looking at them. You may as well put the effort into making them look prettier. Although I would like more items, but I haven't really gone too nuts on the. Oh, I suppose we could go for. I don't really want to go for the items yet.
Reptic says I will go to play in my own city now and test some of your tips. CYA and thank you.
No worries. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it, dude. Oh, look, got a new statue we could go for. Yep, getting it. Is that a shrine? Medium-sized ornament. That's a
Reptic says no problem. Smiley face.
Appreciate it. You're welcome to join whenever. We've got on level 5. No, level 4. Another statue. Some really nice ornaments in here. Look at the size of that thing. Get carried away. Better look. Better stop looking. It does look like I could do with improving the concrete in this area.
We stand waiting.
We'll move these items over. I think we'll grab some concrete. We'll go for the military island, I think.
I'm learning to let these things go.
This is rather poorly placed. We could probably consider relocating that.
What do we do, Gov?
Oh, take the bribe. If we take the bribe, we get a little less happiness. Or we could do this one. We get plus happiness. Or no effect. Okay, let's go for the plus.
confront him.
Loads of space to keep entrenching them. Sorry, encamping them. What are we doing over here? Ooh, might even be able to fit another one. Yeah. Although we haven't really thought of the offertoriums, I think they're called. Offertoriums? Yeah. Oh, we have. We've got one over here. That's a economy one. That one, apply. This one, workforce. Nature. Okay. So there's not really going to be too many things that are going to help me out there. Population's growing quite nicely. I think maybe we might even get some more legionnaires.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Might go for a couple more archers as well. Only thing is, you know, if you lose these, I think that's it. You're losing. You know, the population disappears as well. From what I'm aware of, don't know 100% on that.
Waiting for your decree.
But I think you do lose everything. Not sure about the ships though. But one thing's a benefit. You can just relocate the workforce for whichever city, which is quite helpful.
A new unit has been recruited.
Karate was Aditor.
You know, a place we haven't really been for a while is Albion. Shall we check out what's going off over there? Probably worth it. Alrighty. That's not my space. There it is. This is mine. So we haven't done a great deal over here. In fact, there's still a whole bunch of stuff we could be doing. One of those things I'm going to be doing.
What could you possibly
I'm going to
require?
send you over, back over.
You have been building for 2 hours, Harry. May I suggest some refreshments?
We're going to be ending the stream in about 40 minutes, guys, just in case you guys are wondering. Let's take you to Pompeii.
What could you possibly require?
I'm going to do the same with this guy as well. You go to Pompeii as well. Where's Pompeii? There we go. They're going to be grabbing some concrete for me. I am a little bit worried about this settlement here. Now, although they have quite a nice army, they also have the occasional ship floating about as well. And we don't have... we've kind of neglected our fleet in this area. We have got some defences, which are going to come in very handy. But we have unfortunately neglected our fleet just a smidge. So as a result, it's left us a little bit vulnerable. But we do have plenty of defences. I mean, this is our villa. We've got a full 5-stack army in there. You know, we've got defences all over the place. You know, even if they broke through here, it's going to take them a good while. They're going to have to break through here, then they're going to have to break through here, then they have to break through here and take this guy on, assuming, you know, we let them. And then through here. I mean, naturally, if I was them, I'd probably rush towards the villa because there's that much going off. But taking that guy on is another delay. You know, we could probably bring an entire army from Latium over to Albion. I don't think that would be too much of a shout, especially if there was only 2 or 3 groups. And then all the time while that's happening, we're shooting them with our 3 stacks, with our two sets of archers that we've got. So I don't think they're going to be taking us on anytime soon. And that's assuming they go this way. If they come this way, they've got a whole blooming harbour to take over, which I don't think they're going to be able to take over. And I'm fairly certain they can't disembark here or here, just in case you're wondering. So it's only here. Best case scenario. Although I am a little bit disappointed about the fact that I conquered this island rather than one of these two islands. Because I didn't realise that the spawning location for the islands, for the ships, was going to be down here. Because moving all the way up here is quite troublesome. You know what I might do? I might buy a ship.
Never trust galley slaves. A free rower will defend himself and your ship.
And what I might do is I might start another
Time
island
flies,
down here.
as do we.
We've got a resource on there, the Saltworth facility. Although maybe this one might be better. Oh, we can do flax over here. That's pretty nifty. And we've got seashells as well. Still got the silver. Oh, the tin will become in handy as well. I might try this island, you know. It's quite a nice big island as well. And that's quite a nice defensible location. This could be our new island. We've got loads of harvest, marsh space as well. Loads and loads of it. I think we're gonna have an attempt.
Very nice.
We're gonna try and get to this island. I think there's 3 entrance points in though. That's a little bit disconcerting. Love this. And how cool does that look? You can even see like fog and stuff rolling down. What is that? And we've got 10 mountain slots. Oh, how many do we have on this one? 8. There's definitely, I think this island might be a better island than that other one. Which is quite rare because normally the corner islands are the best. Maybe they're the best for starting. Although that is a lot of space there. And then there's a lot of space here as well. Look at that, it's a right choke point there. Not to mention the height difference. Look at that. We've got a long way to get up there. Maybe I take it back now. I do like this bit though.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Although it does go down. It'll just go down a bit. Oh, another ship. This will be one of my little ships, these will, I reckon. 2 of them we've got.
Neptune's finest.
Let's move them over here. Just keep adding to the piles. Oh. Oh, no, we want that.
Spoonful of trouble.
Let's fill this space here. I don't like the fact it's empty.
A ship is under attack.
Who are you calling a donkey?
I've never heard these voices before, and I'm quite enjoying them. Who's under attack?
Selway, Praetor.
I think we might survive. Where's the enemy?
It's a big sea, but sometimes 2 ships meet.
I don't know where the enemy is. I think that's it.
Let us confuse our enemies.
Nope. Don't want you getting used to the idea of me not attacking you. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They've easily got 14 ships. They've got a little fleet over here as well, which we could easily intercept. And the same again, all we have to do is just occupy this space here, and they'd be forced to attack us. And again, going through here, going through there, taking this part, probably would encourage them to move their entire army over. Now, if I could take that out, push up into this here, and then fight on this flat land, that'd be really helpful. I've got 2 entrance points to go that way or that way. My main concern is, though, is taking that out. If I can take that out, well, we could probably do that with the with those artillery ships, you know, just float on by, take them on. We could even take this island over here and just be like, hey, and then move on over. Start a new military island just here. Oh, look. Oh, that's good. How cool is that?
A new unit has been recruited.
Let's get you.
Dirigay frontem.
Now we have already had a little bit of a battle before, and that was over here with Doran. His harbour was being raided by the pirates, and they'd actually destroyed his entire harbour. But they didn't have the means to take any. Ooh, look, like these. I think it would have been better if they weren't all the same, but maybe
We're trying to provide for ourselves, except everyone's on a different diet.
How long have we got till we could potentially...
You're still around. How disappointing.
Oh, still got a good 25 minutes. So, yeah, that's not going to work out very nice. That's going to give us what's it. So, I think what we're going to do is this episode is going to be all about preparing for war. That's what this episode
I've got a bigger sling.
Your people are ailing.
It'd be really great if this ship would actually pick them up.
A donkey.
This hat keeps the sun safe from my flare.
Couple more of these. Absolutely, 100% we want them. Last time we did a bit of fighting on an island. We ended up having to destroy these buildings ridiculously slowly with the soldiers. They got the job done, don't get me wrong, but I would have liked to have done it a little bit quicker and a little bit more efficiently. Because these things, they were firing arrows at me the whole time. And I was like losing men left, right and centre. And I had to, you know, keep reinforcing the island. Right, hopefully that ship has got there now. Oh, we've got a ship doing some trades. I can't see anything on him though. Yep, he's there. It's present. Now this I'm not sure about because this ship does not have any materials in. It's literally just buying the island, which I'm not 100% about that. But I'm not going to complain too much. Just got practically a free island. Let's go there and there. Oh, this is probably a bad idea to do it all that way. Let's do one over here. Just to start off with. We'll tell this guy to buy some wood. Somebody will be selling it. So he's going to grab the logs.
Come all the way out here.
He's going to turn the logs into timber. And then he's going to deliver them there. And that's when I get them. What we could do while we're waiting...
Construction of the ship has finished.
Oh, I do like the marshes. So we can turn, I think we can turn the marshland into arable land, which I'm very happy about. Because having all this space is going to make such a difference to me. I mean, naturally we're going to need some, but we don't need all of it. Right, let's go for the marketplace, and we're going to aim for a surround in this building. Let's go straight as we can. I think it's always important to kind of take the time to try and make these things look pretty. Or to try and have some type of theme and kind of stick to it as much as you can. Is that about right? Go one more. Will that get me?
Fire has started in your city.
I trust that they'll put it down. Right, let's go on this side. Let's go on this side. This isn't
under attack.
This isn't like a full-blown plan or anything. It's just kind of me winging it. What's going off over here? Yeah, we want this fleet taking that ship on. We do have some capability of defense.
Can hardly fault a wolf for pouncing on a steak. Know what I mean?
I think that should be more than enough. Let's get back to Albion. Alrighty, and we're gonna have to probably push that way. I think that way we're gonna get the benefit from that. When we change these to concrete roads as well, that'll be helpful. Let's get some houses. Now I want to. Let's turn us into build mode, planning mode on. Hopefully I'll have enough space for something in there. What that something is yet, I'm not sure. Shoes? Could it be shoes? It is going to be shoes. Nice. And what we're going to do, we're probably going to try and duplicate that and stick that up there. See if we can get away with that. This is when we find out that it's not perfectly the same. Oh, okay. Maybe if we freehand.
A ship is under attack.
We should have ships under attack because they should be fighting now. Yeah, it's not perfectly the same. Oh, hello. Are we even going to be able to get... We might not even be able to fit that. Let's see if we can. No, it's not going to work. Might do a bit of decorating there.
This average gamer says, have you killed off the poser yet, or are you after the pirates?
Oh! I am after... Oh, I've clicked the wrong button. It looks like they have killed him. That normally only spawns when someone's been killed.
Waiting for your decree.
He was attacking one of my trade routes, so we wouldn't have that. We've got a fleet over here. We've got another fleet over here.
A new unit has been recruited.
We've got our armies over here being built.
Editor.
And then on the next episode, which will be airing on Monday, we are going to be, one of the first things we're going to be doing is taking on this lady here. We're going to be taking her colour off of the map. Our goal is to destroy one of our competitors. And not only that, but we'll get this brand new spanking island, and there is a lot of stuff we can do with it. A lot of stuff we can do with this island. Not so much for the resources, because we've got access to all these resources already. It's just because, one, we haven't killed a competitor yet, and I want to know what happens. And two, I want to use my blooming arms.
This average gamer says, bet they are shaking in their sandals.
She ought to be. She ought to be. Now, this one's supposed to be one of the strongest AIs that we've got in the game, but because we've deliberately said no to her expanding, because I wanted to try and encourage her to declare a war on me randomly, where the other two, I was just letting them kind of do whatever they wanted. But here's this fella's capital, and you can see he's gone all the way up
Peace
to...
and protection is what these people crave.
He's gone as high up as I've gone.
A new unit has been
Oh,
recruited.
no, he hasn't. He's one level lower by the looks of it. Yeah, he's on the...
Construction of a ship has finished.
He's on the level 3 citizens, where I'm on the level 4 citizens. So you can see that he's expanded, and that's because I've allowed him access to more cities. And if you remember, Tech, I think he was with us when we did that battle. We ended up taking Dorian out, and he got a bit ratty, a bit upset about that, so we ended up having to fight his island as well. We ended up taking out
Exited to this unfamiliar land.
his
I'm
villa.
striving to make a home of it.
But because he had so many towers nearby, we were constantly getting harassed by them. And taking out Dorian's stuff and his stuff as well turned out to be just a smidge too much for us. Because we didn't have any artillery. We only had soldiers. And a good mix of soldiers as well at the time. So I'm hoping that the next battles that we fight, we should be in a considerably better position to take one island after another, if we so have to go down that route. In fact, it might be worth checking out what her island alliances are like. Because if she's got some alliances with everybody, how do I do that again? I want it. That's it. So she's got peace with those, and she's at war with the pirates. She's got 39 reputation with the Emperor, so I don't think she's going to be in a position to declare a war on me. We've got only 4 times more army power than her, and 2.5 times more naval strength, and our defensive power is a lot higher, and our economy is 5 times stronger than hers. And we've now got 30 prestige, so it shouldn't be too hard of a battle. On paper, we should kick them up.
We stand, waiting.
We want to drop those bits off, don't we? Let's send these two.
Away, Praetor.
We'll drop this concrete off as well. We'll send these two over here.
Through the waves.
And we'll upgrade this area because we said we wanted to do that. There we go. You got to be super careful you don't accidentally upgrade to the really big roads. Although, I'm kind of tempted. That looks kind of cool. Maybe we could go to the bathhouse as well. I'll sod it, just do the lot.
A new unit has been recruited.
There we are. Looking pretty.
Toxark?
We're finally at the archers now. Right, have those ships from Albion turned up yet? No,
What
just
could you
more
possibly
artillery ships.
require?
Get these guys down there.
Spoonful of trouble.
I love their accents. Right, I'm hoping that our happiness is going to go up a good chunk
waiting.
with the introduction of these two characters. Right, what are you? You're happiness +1, belief plus. Right, okay. Well, let's take the prestige away. I'm going to stick you in. Here we go.
As it was ordained.
We went up a whole 200 there. That's pretty nifty. Oh, have we got a duplication of the item there? Oh, no, that's different. Health, belief. I think the other one offered us belief as well. No, that was just more happiness. No, it's not the same. It's not the same item.
I fit right in.
There we go. We just got an extra 500-ish happiness there. That worked out really nicely for us, that did.
We stand, waiting.
Let's get this emptied out. And I don't think we're going to have a need
Neptune's
for them.
finest! Ready!
Looks like you're just floating around. Let's get these guys supporting the fleet. Now, what I'd normally do is I'd normally leave a few ships just hanging around in the ports areas, but even when we've taken them on, they don't really tend to actually attack any of our settlements. They just tend to like dilly-dally around their own. So we're gonna see what happens. Oh, that was a big trade. There's a few extra pennies we got there. I'll send these guys over to Albion. Might be nice to actually have a fighting ship nearby. So, do I want to upgrade some of these buildings? Probably I should.
The stridulating crickets at the sanctuary disperse unwelcome thoughts.
Those numbers don't seem to go down up very much. Let's move these guys.
What could you possibly require?
You're a trade ship. You should be over here.
So way, Praetor.
Yep, fine. Get these guys adding to the fleet. You can see that our fleet is growing substantially. We've got a lot more catapults now. We're going to be causing so much trouble.
Your people are ailing.
You know what? I don't mind having a few towers with them. I think that'll be fine.
We stand, waiting.
Right, let's go back to Albion. I imagine we probably would have bought some wood by now, so we probably have everything we need to keep going. Yep, we've got 120. That'll do us quite nicely. Let's get this built though, because if we don't do it, we'll end up forgetting.
A new unit has been recruited.
Excellent. Nope. Let's keep going with the Albion stuff. So tunics. Yes, we definitely want the tunics. Let's go for there and for there. And we could go for one of the big buildings. Go for there. Go for the other one. Right. There. See how that
new
looks.
Unit has been recruited.
We move that a little bit more down. There we go. That leaves me with a whole bunch of space. You know what? I might actually go there. Can we do the same? Ooh, let's go for... You know what? I'm okay with that. Ooh, actually. That way's a bit better. Yeah, we'll go with that. And do we want... We don't. And again, we don't want that there either. This one? Oh, we can't do that one even if we wanted to. Alright, well, we've got a good chunk. Let's fill that. Oh. Yeah, we want this. Get some more houses. Oh, we're going to have a bit of a gap. Bit of a gap's okay. Then we can always go for a deity there or there. We have to angle it though. Then over here.
Done.
Done. That's the festival done. Right, okay. Let's get some houses built. Are we out of wood already? We are. Nice. Oh, it's the tiles. We need some tiles. Hopefully, those ships that were sent a little while ago will be... Yep, there they are.
Finest.
We'll have
Ready.
those tiles. We'll have some of that concrete. Let's send... I think it's that one. I'll send you there.
Neptune's finest.
We've
Ready.
got another catapult somewhere around here, haven't we? There it is. Wow.
Who are you calling a donkey?
That was sent so long ago. These guys are so slow. Okay. Something to bear in mind.
There are signs of public unrest.
Have to keep an eye on that. Oh, public unrest here? You're really happy? Why on earth are you unhappy? Oh, it's probably not going to help my population issue, that. Well, it's helped a little bit with happiness. Only a smidge, though, mind.
Shyness's beard, look who's here.
I don't think we're going to have too much trouble.
You're attacking a straw man.
I love the fact that our fleet is increasing in size quite dramatically. Yeah, I'd be a bit nervous. How many ships we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Easily 26. Plus another bunch.
So wary, Praetor.
Which I am going to leave up there just in case. Nothing too much going off there. That is a
We
lot.
stand waiting.
I think I might have bought this one. Although I do like this. I didn't notice that before. We've all got one. Well, you don't. Oh, you do. Check you out. That one must be designated as a trader.
Praetor.
Or maybe it's just because it's smaller. It's probably because it's just a bit smaller. Right, guys. Well, I'm thinking about ending the stream very soon. So if you guys have got any questions or anything you want to ask, why not ask? Look at this. This is so much. I think what we'll do is we'll spend the next 5 or so minutes just plonking down a whole bunch of buildings. Let's go into planner mode.
This average gamer says, when are you next on?
I will be next on tomorrow playing with a gentleman called Canadian Jesus, and we will be playing a co-op game of Anno 117, and the idea is for us to gain a greater understanding of some of the versus mechanics in there. What's it? Also, I'm going to be playing a little bit quicker.
This average gamer says cool smiling face with sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing a little bit quicker as well, because this one, it's been quite a slow playthrough, which isn't a bad thing, you know. I want to understand what's going on. But you know, some people like to see a lot more stuff happening and whatnot. So my goal is hopefully to scratch that itch, and you'll see a lot more kind of going off. It won't be amazingly efficient in terms of the economy, but we've gone down a level. That's interesting. But we will be expanding at quite a rate, and the idea is to kind of start off going down the deity route as early on as possible.
Has been recruited.
Oh, another one. Oh, look at that. We've got 2 catapults over here now. Let's get a boat getting ready to bring those catapults over. Let's go for that one. And don't worry, I'm not planning on murdering Canadian cheeses as soon as when we jump in. We'll obviously have a little bit of time to, to develop our economies and whatnot. It'll just be interesting to see how much of a difference, building an army that's dedicated to Mars, the god of war, compared to, another faction, another deity benefit. I imagine, having plus +30 morale, going all the way up to +50 morale, will have a huge impact on the soldiers.
Dirigay frontem.
Does it tell me much about what this unit's morale is? Here we go. So their morale is 1,100. So you can imagine what adding another 50% onto that is going to do. And, going up against an exact same unit, my guys are going to be fighting for loads longer. And if I can get an additional offense or defense as well being applied, well, that'll be even better. So it pretty much means that in a one-to-one battle, even going against these guys, which so far from all my research tells me that they're the best in hand-to-hand combat. You've got these guys over here. They seem pretty cool, but their offense is 6, where theirs was 7. Their defense is 9 compared to 14. So these guys are naturally going to win. Unless these guys have got more health, which seem to be about the same, and the head count seems to be the same. So the only way archers would win in this scenario is if the archers never got attacked, by hand. We do have these guys, which I think... Oh, wait, it looks like we have to do some type of campaign thing to get that unlocked.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, where is it? Is that worth 12,000? You know what? Let's do it. Cool. So yeah, that's my plan. And you can see, even though we've been making these soldiers the whole time, our army has, it's taken a while to develop, and we've still got soldiers all over the place, I believe. Like, there should be a defensive location somewhere around here. A couple of soldiers on. Naturally, obviously, each island that's got a...
It's an honor.
Which has got a villa on will naturally have defenses as well, including this one. Nice, another festival. I just love this place. I come over here every time and I'm like, wow, look at it, it's huge. Oh, we could probably upgrade some more of these roads. Still got plenty of expansion to be able to do. Let's do this area as well before we forget.
Gotta say it, I'm impressed, Governor.
Oh, looks like I've just hit some type of trigger. For him to be happy with me. There we go. The city's getting whiter and whiter. Might even try and squeeze a few more bridges in. I do kind of like the bridges. I think they look kind of cool. Ooh, you know what we might do? We might try and build a... Oh, we're on what's it mode, aren't we? Can we do the same over here? Oh, I don't think we can there. Can we do it there? Oh, we might be able to. Yes, let's take that off. That one I think already counts. Can we do it here? Oh, I think we can. No, we can't. Oh well. Oh. No. Oh, maybe. If we get rid of that one bit. If we can add it, I'd like to add it. It's just a nice, another little nice feature, isn't it? Oh, that's annoying. We can't do it there. Alright, well, we've got a couple. Those ones are kind of like to the stadium anyway, so that kind of makes sense. Alright, guys. If you guys are happy, I'm gonna disappear. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna put us on the thanks for watching screen. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you for asking the questions. That you've asked.
You can make a couple of 1,000 on a good gladiator.
That'd be pretty cool if we could bear it. Alright, press in the save button. 40 hours we've been playing now. Special thanks to...
This average gamer says thanks for the great content as always, SirLTAR.
Thank you very much, and thank you for always supporting, chap. You're an absolute legend. Always there, always popping in and saying hi. Absolutely amazing of you, chap. Alright then, guys. See you next time. Bye.